Hey guys, we just got wrapped up with our Fixing and Flipping Houses boot camp. At that boot camp on Saturday, we took everyone on a Home Depot bus trip, and I got some footage to show you from that Home Depot trip. Okay, so laminate flooring can work really well in the bedrooms, and if you want to go for an inexpensive option, something like this Traffic Master over here, $1.89 a square foot, but we were just in another Home Depot yesterday where we saw stuff at 99 cents a foot that actually looked nicer than this. There is quite a variety. I recommend you don't just go stick with one Home Depot and you go to a few. Sometimes it can be different stocks and different supplies. So this is a good, inexpensive option. And this is something that's called Life Proof. This color over here is sterling oak. It's probably their most popular. We've used this in a bunch of our rehabs. It's not the cheapest product. It's $3.69 a foot. They call it Life Proof because essentially they're guaranteeing that it's not going to warp or have any water damage for pretty much for life. When you're looking at laminate flooring, definitely pays to shop around, because I saw something yesterday that was 99 cents a foot that looks almost as good as this, and on a 1,000 square foot house, that's the difference between spending $990 or spending $3,690. All right, so in tile now, talking about the wall tile. So something like this is $2 a foot, and that can work pretty well for your showers, right? Nice clean look. I use that as the wall tile, and then brushed nickel for the faucets and the shower head and the handles, and then a nice glass door, and it can be a nice modern look for your shower. I want to show you some more selections of tile. This is your basic Traffic Master, right? So this is only 99 cents a square foot, right? And so there's quite a variety in price points, right? 99 cents a foot all the way up to $5 or $6 a foot. This can be something that could work. Very light beige color that's going to work for that brown theme. All right, now we're in the paint section, right? So you're getting 5-gallon buckets of paint, and you're mixing them for the color depending on your rehab and what you're looking to achieve. So typically we've got two themes. We've got the brown theme and the gray theme, right? So brown theme, this is Bear Paint Pebble Cream, the color. All right, and on the gray theme, we've got a Silver Feather. All right. So that's what they look like. You can see them side by side. All right. So basically on a white theme, so let's say you got white cabinets with a white quartz countertop, and you're going to have gray laminate flooring and a very, very light gray paint like this. Another thing you can do is if you have the white cabinets, you can do a gray granite countertop on that same color theme. On the brown theme, you're going to be doing something like this Pebble Cream over here. So you're going to have brown cabinets, and then you're going to have a brown granite countertop, right? So brown is going to be a theme that's essentially brown and neutral and beige, and then your gray theme is going to be gray, white, and silver. Okay, when you're working on a countertop in your kitchen, two preferred choices are going to be either quartz or granite. So over here I'm standing at the granite, and you can see, generally speaking, you want to go, if you're going with brown cabinets, you want to go with something that's got a little bit of a brown in it. If you're going with something with gray or white cabinets, then you want to go with something that's got a little gray in it, right? And little next to it, you can see other products that they have. You're looking at probably about $42 a square foot. Actually, not a square foot, a linear foot to have granite cut and installed in your kitchen. All right, another choice for countertop. If you're not going granite or quartz, let's say on a cheaper rental, you can use something like Formica over here. You can cut a piece of Formica like this for about $270, $300. It's pretty inexpensive. If you go with cheap cabinets, you put a piece of Formica on them, perfect for rentals. If you're going with a fix and flip, you want to make your house a little nicer, I would not go with Formica. I would do either quartz or granite. All right, so in the kitchen sink, go with stainless steel. Like this is a double sink for $149. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. It's got the holes cut into it already. Generally speaking, you want to look for your setup, which is going to be 4 holes like this, right? And some of them have 3, some of them have 4, all right? Not expensive, and it'll make your kitchen look a lot nicer. All right, so now we're standing in the section with backsplashes, and what backsplash is basically the tile that goes on the wall between the countertop and the wall cabinets. It's not a big spot. It's usually only about 1 foot tall, and they come pre-made for you just like this. So this Amalfi Cafe over here is $8.99 per square foot or each, because they are cut out in square feet. And that's one that we use on every house that we have with the brown theme, right? So if you've got the brown theme, the brown cabinets, we're using that backsplash. On our silver theme, when we're going for the gray and silver, we may have a white quartz countertop and white cabinet. So on that, we would be using a backsplash similar to this.
We've used the herringbone on some of them, and that will come out really nicely, right? So the Backsplash, it's worthwhile for you to spend a little bit more money on that because it'll make a kitchen really pop out. For the faucet for the kitchen, I recommend you go with a brushed nickel. You get a pretty decent looking one for around $200, $190 or so. Don't go cheap on this, right? You're selling a house, the lady who's potentially buying the house is coming into the house. The first thing she's looking at is that kitchen. Spend the money on the Backsplash, spend the money on the faucet. It'll pay when it comes time to sell that house. All right, so we're talking bathrooms now, specifically vanities, right? So over here you've got a 30-inch, and that's a 24-inch, and you can see the price points are $319 versus $269. And these come with the top included. So all you have to do is buy the faucets and add them, and you've got yourself your vanity. Bathrooms in general are not expensive. You can get a toilet for just $120, right? So you can add it up. It's $500 in material. You just have to tile around the tub, and you can put a bathroom together very easily for $3,000, including material and labor. Okay, so in the bathroom, go once again with a brushed nickel look. I really like for the shower heads this rain shower. I think a lot of people like it. And all your faucets, all your shower handles, the spouts, everything else, you want to go with that uniform brushed nickel look so that everything looks consistent. Toilets are inexpensive, all right? This toilet over here is $119. That's it, right? It does not cost that much in labor to have someone remove a toilet and put another toilet in. Don't get taken for a ride when it comes to prices. Take the time to understand what pricing is. For example, $119 toilet. All right, so we're talking ceiling fans right now, which are in the bedrooms and possibly the living room as well, right? If you're going with a brown theme, you got brown laminate flooring, you want brown paddles on your ceiling fans. If you're going with a gray theme, you got gray laminate floor, you want gray paddles on your ceiling fan. Either way, I want you to go with brushed nickel. Something like this over here is very neutral and easy and will work very well, especially with a gray theme. So just keep that in mind. You want everything to match. You want all the colors to work together.